one question for you guys. When you practice the movement, any movement in Tai Chi, okay, how do you know that you're doing it correctly? Right? Anybody have any ideas? How do you evaluate whether you're doing things correctly or not?
When you feel the chi moving.
When you feel the chi moving, okay, very good. Anything else? Okay, let's take claw hands, for example, here. Right? When you do it like this, you don't know whether you're doing it correctly or not. Anybody can do this. So it doesn't mean that you're doing Tai Chi correctly. Right? So we need a way of measuring the movement, right, to see whether it's correct or not. So how do I measure? Let's say we are in this position and you start lifting the leg. Okay? If you don't put any weight on this leg, on this foot, and you just lift, very easy. You don't put much weight, you lift, easy. You lift, easy. Okay. Now in this position, once you start putting weight on this leg, you start putting weight on this leg and try to lift this leg high. It's not so easy, right? Yes. You have to be in the proper position in order to lift. If I'm here like this, weight on this leg, I want to lift, it's not so easy because I'm not in a proper position, proper angle. I lift, that's all. I go here, right, I fall back. Right? So it means that I'm not in a good position, good angle, good posture. Okay, so then I need to, from here, I know that I cannot properly lift. So I adjust the angle. Here, can I properly lift? Not very high, still. Okay, it means still not a good position. I continue to adjust. Okay, adjust, lift. Yeah, this position, can I lift? This foot? No. Okay, I adjust. Alright, so this is one way to evaluate whether you're doing Tai Chi correctly, right? The body mechanics involved. Just like, you want to move a furniture, or if you want to move a box, heavy stuff that you're trying to lift and you want to move. Okay, we can all look at this heavy object and think, oh, I can lift, okay, and then bring it to another place. Okay, we can all think that we can do it. Okay, but when something is really heavy, when we try to actually lift something with the body, okay, that's when you start to realize, oh, this thing is so heavy. Okay, I cannot lift. Right? So it means on paper, we can all imagine that we can lift something heavy, but when we actually try to do it, that's not the case. On paper, everything looks fine. Right? So when something is heavy, we want to lift, we go like this. Oh, too heavy. Right? So then we need to adjust. You need to adjust your posture. Right? Your positioning, your posture. So you start having to lower your body properly. Right? And then start lifting. You cannot just do it like this. It won't work. Okay, same in Tai Chi. Right? When we do such things, such movement of claw hand, we can all do it. But it doesn't mean that you have the proper, correct mechanics. Because you don't deal with any weight. Okay, there's no need to think about proper mechanics. Okay, similar concept can be applied when you're thinking about doing push hands. Right? Somebody pushing on you with his or her weight. Okay, then you need to start thinking about, do I have the proper mechanics to withstand the incoming force? When somebody pushes on me, am I able to maintain my root? If I just stand like this, I cannot. I get pushed over. Okay? So we need to gradually, allow the other person to start with just little force, little weight. Okay, pushing forward. And then we figure out, you figure out if you stand in a proper position. And then the other person, ask the other person to add more force, add more weight. And gradually more and more weight. And the more weight that you handle, the more you have to adjust yourself. Okay, without this another person pushing on you, you think, I stand like this, it's stable. But is it stable? No, it's not stable. It's just that on paper we think it's stable. But when we actually do it, it's not going to be stable here. We need to adjust. And then adjust. And then adjust. And then adjust. And adjust. So the more weight you work with, the more adjustment you have to make. Right? So then when you work with a lot of your own weight, right, you're putting weight here, okay, and this is easier to lift. What about you bring your foot here? You put weight here, can you lift? No, you cannot. You cannot lift this foot. I cannot lift this foot, right? Because I don't have the proper positioning and posture and angle to lift. Okay, so it means in this posture, I'm not positioning myself correctly to be able to lift. So I start adjusting.
Yeah. Huh? Yeah.
Right, so claw hands is a very good movement to think about correct posture, correct angle. Okay, correct adjustment. But anything we do in Tai Chi, okay, just here, this. Okay, if I just step and I do this, anybody can do this. Is it correct? Maybe, maybe not. Okay, we don't know, right? Unless you start working with weight. So instead of stepping 1, 2, okay, you start working with weight. Right, when you're here, can you lift your back foot? I cannot in this position to lift my back foot because I don't have proper position, proper angle. Okay, so I cannot lift. Okay, let me adjust myself in different angles, right? Adjustment, okay, maybe you're turning, maybe you're going up and down. Okay, all directions, adjusting yourself. So here, adjust. Okay, maybe I need to adjust this foot first before I lift. Right, maybe I need to adjust this way. Okay, doesn't matter how you adjust, as long as you adjust, you get to a point you feel, oh, I can lift without, moving your body all different angles trying to balance yourself, right? You really feel balanced when you're lifted. Okay, and when you put down, it's like if you just do this. So I lift, I just do this. Okay, I lift, I just do this. Very easy. Okay, but I don't know whether it's correct body mechanics or not, correct posture or not. So I need to lower slowly. Am I able to bring this out? Or I'm just simply put it down? Right, am I stable enough? If I'm not stable enough to put it down, I need to adjust myself. Just one component of having the proper body mechanics to do Tai Chi movements. Okay, very important component. And the other important component is your awareness, your yi. Right? Coordinating your awareness, your yi, with your breath. Okay, that's the second component. Okay, and then through the coordination of yi and breath, okay, you activate your dantian. Right, so dantian is another component where you have to make the adjustment to stabilize yourself. So making adjustments come from first actional adjustment, right? Start with the muscular level, right? Your structure, okay, structure and muscles. Okay, did I put enough weight for this leg to lift? If the weight is not here on the muscular level, okay, weight is evenly distributed, I cannot lift either leg. Okay, now I shift weight, I lift. Now I shift weight here, I lift. Right, that's pure on the muscular level, on the structural level. Okay, and once I do that, I can lift, I can lift. Okay, then you need to think about the next stage of correctness. Okay, first stage of correctness is already good. You are correct. Here, you are correct. Okay, then the next stage of correctness, okay, is that not only that you shift weight, you make it yourself even lower. Okay, and can you lift this leg? Yeah, now I'm working on this, right? So, yeah, here you lift. Even when you open the quad, you can still lift. So it's not just closing the quad, but also opening the quad. Also lift. So closing the quad, you need to have your body in a particular angle to lift. When you open the quad, you have another angle you have to adjust to lift. Okay, so now you're stabilizing yourself, okay, on a deeper level, on the level of joints. Okay, quad, shoulders, knees, elbows, wrists, ankles. You need to adjust those joints, right, to be able to properly lift. Okay, so that's another layer of adjustments. Okay, and then the E, the awareness, combining with breath to activate your dantian movement. So then when you're adjusting, you're not only thinking about the muscles, the weight, the structure, the joints, also your dantian is helping to make the adjustment. Now it's not just structure, it's not just quad, joints, muscles. Okay, dantian